Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. It's Shay'sWorld, and I'm back here again, where we are here to expand our self-awareness and our ascension journey. Thank you for coming to this space. So today I wanted to come talk to you guys about a couple topics. One of the main things I wanted to talk about is the importance of balancing out your masculine and feminine energy. And the second question, the second part that I want to talk about is self-worth. What are your self-worth what space do you understand the importance of self-worth and how valuable you are when it comes to you being put into different environments, different spaces, or even being in partnerships or relationships? So for starters, with the importance of the divine balance, the importance of the balancing your divine masculine and your divine feminine is important for both men and women. I think a lot of times some people forget the importance of understanding that both men and women have a divine masculine and divine feminine energy within ourselves, and it's very important for us to make sure that both parts of ourselves are in balance so that we can truly create a space of abundance and happiness within ourselves when we are at a better alignment with oneself. So a lot of times people don't realize that sometimes they may be in a lack of awareness of not understanding that their divine masculine or divine feminine is out of balance or out of whack, just because they simply are not aware of how to even get these things in alignment and the importance of understanding how these things even play a role or how they even create scenarios in our life. So a lot of times, for example, one way that you would know that your divine feminine is imbalanced is usually when you cannot be in a space of wanting to receive. A lot of times when people are in a space where they always want to do things, want to be a good service to people, want to provide information to people, want to provide knowledge to people, wanting to always be there for people, a lot of times when it's time for them to sit back and actually receive that same abundance in that way, it be a space of not much clarity or not much of understanding of why they should receive. Sometimes there are people who truly be in a space where they realize that after a while they be realizing they never really received what they needed out of a partnership or relationship because they never paid attention to what is their worth, what are they worthy of, what are the things that brings them some type of fulfillment within self that doesn't make them feel like they have to go out and give to others to receive those things back. A lot of, and both of these topics line together because a lot of times if you don't know the awareness, if you don't have a good awareness of what makes you feel worthy or where worthiness even start from, you will go out in the world and expect people outside of you to create some space of balance or some type of worthiness of wanting you to even be in a space at some type of importance. But a lot of times we fail to realize that even with that can cause a space of codependency, because a lot of times people get in partnerships or relationships where they realize that when they get around a specific person, it brings out a certain energy in them where they might be in a space where all they want to do is receive the attention from another person without even being in awareness of that person who's giving you the attention deserve to receive something as well. But when you lack your awareness of understanding the divine masculine is to give information, give new ways of how to do things and how to move and keep things organized, you will forget also the importance of relaxing, sitting back, and being in the space where it is important for you to receive. Another thing we don't realize that affect us when it comes to understanding the importance of masculine and feminine energy is our households. It is very important that everyone understand that it is important from a youth age, parents, that you put your children in environments where they are able to be around balanced divine masculines and divine feminines, that they can learn things from and experience different experience with these people that can show them how it's truly in their nature to have their divine masculine and divine feminine balance. So a lot of times, unfortunately, some people are in a space where they bring children in this world by themselves and they may not have the other half. This can be either a man taking care of the child after the mother don't want nothing to do with it, or the woman taking the child after the man don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not going to really say nothing to do with it, because a lot of times I'm realizing it's with a couple groups of people, sometimes people get in a space where they want to take or remove their child from somebody else, or the other parent's life, based on what they're not receiving, as in their fulfillment. One thing parents have to realize moving forward is, when you bring a child in this world, it's no longer about you. It's no longer about the other parent having to fulfill your desire based on how to accomplish this child life, or how to accomplish this child desire. The personal relationship between the parent and a child is more important than the parents trying to get their relationship. It's important for the parents to have a good relationship so that they can raise the child in a better environment, where the child is able to learn and experience life from both polarities of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and to see life from a space of understanding what is the role of each one of my parents. So for example, if you are blessed enough to be raised in an environment where you have a masculine man around you that is teaching you the importance of a man being there to serve you in different ways, whether that is mentally, physically, or emotionally, and he's moving from a space of he's actually wanting to give you these things, like your father will want to take you on your first date. Your father will want to make sure he is at every prom, and making sure he's giving you your first flower before the boy even giving you your first flower to go to your prom or whatever. All of these little moments is very prominent for a child to go through as an experience, so that they understand that as they get older and they have kids, and even as they get older, when they get, for especially our women, a lot of times when our women are not being raised in environments where there is a divine masculine there that's truly showing them the value of love, like the father truly loving them from a space of not judging the child, but just allowing the child to come in comfort of honesty with the father. One thing you have to realize, it's going to be different for you to communicate with your mother and your father, just based on how the masculine energy is organized to communicate. Most of the time, masculine men are very much aware of how they mentally communicate and how they clearly communicate to their children. They're aware of the things that they have to conversate about and the things that need to be brought up to the table. So when you are with a divine masculine, when you're blessed with a divine masculine man or father, you are put in a space where you're very much aware of what are you going to allow in your space as you get older, based on relationships or partnerships. This don't have to do too much with just you having a relationship with a masculine man. This could just a relationship as in like a partner, something sexual. It don't have much to, it don't have just only that, something dealing with that. This can just be a relationship when it comes to a business partner. You got to know how to receive from a masculine man, and you also got to learn how to receive criticism from a masculine man, understanding that men are not going to view things the same way you view it. For example, you may have an emotion about something that really triggers you, and you may be trying to understand why, when you express it to your father or a man around you, why they don't understand or agree with the way that you agree with things. Understand that's fine. A man doesn't work off their emotions to analyze and go deep into emotion to try to pinpoint an idea or ego to go after to try to prove a point. A man doesn't move from that space. At least not a healed man, not going to move from a space of trying to antagonize a ego point from trying to bring out an ideal from one point to try to prove a point to you. They're not going to do that. So it's very important that you understand that you put yourself in environments where you're actually able to listen to a father figure. You're actually able to listen to a man idea and how you should go about things. Allow the man to be the protector. Allow the man to be the provider. Allow the man to be the builder. I'm not saying that you women need to sit on y'all rump and not do nothing and get up and get y'all a bag for yourselves and provide for yourselves and y'all children. That's not the ideal of doing things. It is very important that you guys understand this is a 50-50 runway. The same way you expect a man to come and pay all those bills and be your protector when he have his little gun out ready to protect you in your house, or him building the foundation for your home, whether it's him building your actual home or getting an appliance in your home, it's going to take you actually understanding too that, hey, sometimes he may not have the mental capacity to get up to do the things that he need to support and fulfill him. As a divine feminine, you have to understand your voice is powerful. The way you move and shake yourself, the way that you continue to navigate life to give. A woman is created to give naturally. You're in this space of wanting to give to the man that you love and that you truly desire. So when you understand that your giving energy is you tapping into your divine feminine, and your your giving energy is you tapping into your masculine energy, right? But your receiving energy is you tapping into the divine feminine. Now, the reason why I said women naturally want to give is because that is a part of their masculine nature. Their nature is to give to the man that they know that they serve, so that the man can receive whatever the information that the man needs, and that he can be in a space or a place where he can give back to that woman from that same space. So that's a little bit of understanding the importance of balancing out your divine masculine, your divine feminine, so that you can understand how to be better in certain environment and spaces. It's very important for you to allow a space for a safe space, no matter if it's a man or a woman, just so you could truly receive the information that is needed for you, and that you can make a decision to move forward in those partnerships or relationship in a more balanced way, mentally and emotionally. A lot of times people may end off relationships or partnerships worrying about the wrong things, so they end up leaving those partnership or relationship in an imbalance, which constantly is in a space where you're manifesting more negative things, because you never ended out that cycle in a more calmly and balanced space. It's okay, you got room to start over and make more room for better things, but understand that, one, learn your self-worth, so that when you get put in these environments, in these spaces where people are not serving you in the right way, you know how to walk away. When you truly understand the value of self and understand how much you love and care to yourself, and how much time and energy you give to yourself, you won't allow yourself to stay in certain places or spaces. Because just imagine for yourself, if you was in an environment or a space where you didn't like where you were, you're not going to stay there for long. You're going to make room to get up and find yourself. A real woman going to find themselves or man in a better environment or a space that truly serve their nearest and dearest desire. Don't be fooled by the materialistic world, collective. Don't be fooled by the jewelry, the clothes, and the way a person outer appearance look, that it allows you to stay into spaces and places where it doesn't truly show your value of self-worth. You are more worthy than that. It's okay to be around people who truly value their outer appearance, but make sure that their inner is at balance. Make sure the way that they communicate and they align with you, that it is out of gratitude and out of honor and out of balancing out the true divine masculine and feminine, and that they want to do it from a heart and from a space of truly loving and desiring themselves. Okay, because the importance of loving oneself is to, one, love the internal part of yourself. Everything not gonna be easy. We all are going through trauma and trials and tribulations in our life, where we're continuing to try to move and expand our awareness on it, so that we can make room for things that are better. So I hope you guys take the time out to journal this week on the importance of self-worth, and ask yourself, what makes you feel worthy? Understand that worthiness comes from within self. It ain't about you going out there and getting no job and trying to get a 9 to 5 and provide money to receive this material things, whether it's just car, clothes, food, or whatever. It's not all just about that. It's about what your heart and internal truly desires. What makes you feel happy when you don't have nothing around? You might not have no musical people around you, but do you truly feel happy? You feel me? That is your true self-worth. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next pep talk. I hope you guys enjoy this masculine and feminine balance, and the importance of understanding the balance between that and your self-worth. Understanding you are worthy. You are worthy and you are loved. I'll see you guys on the next pep talk. Bye.